16 with a radio buzzing low, bedroom door shut, rain on the window. Mom worked late, dad's old jacket on the chair. I learned how to breathe with a song in the air. Street lights flickered like they knew my name. Every chord felt like a match to the flame. I didn't have much, just a beat and a dream, but there was enough to keep me clean. We were broke but loud, hearts on our sleeves, trading fear for a little belief. Hands in the air, letting go of the weight, learning how to wait, learning how to stay. These songs lift us higher when the nights are long, teach us how to love, teach us to be strong. From the backseat rides to the big world stage, we keep turning pain into power on the page. If the road gets rough and the sky comes down, we turn it up and we stand our ground. Yeah, these songs remind us who we are, still standing on the radio, reaching for the stars. I met you by the jukebox, cracked vinyl spin. You smiled like you knew where I'd been. We talk about leaving, maps on a napkin, promises written in cheap blue ink. We chase that sound across county lines, gaslight blinking, running on time. Every mile taught us patience and nerve. Every fall showed us what we deserve. When the crowd goes quiet and the lights go cold, we lean on the truth we already know. Love's not easy, freedom's a fight, but we sing it out anyway. Every night these songs lift us higher when the nights are long, teach us how to love, teach us to be strong. From the backseat rides to the big world stage, we keep turning pain into power on the page. If the road gets rough and the sky comes down, we turn it up and we stand our ground. Yeah, these songs remind us who we are, still standing on the radio, reaching for the stars. Hear the drums like a heartbeat, steady and true. Guitars cut through, saying I'm here with you. Piano rolls like a promise kept, strings come in when there's nothing left. If we fall, we rise, that's the deal we made. Write it loud in a major key, unafraid. These songs lift us higher when the nights are long, teach us how to love, teach us to be strong. From the backseat rides to the big world stage, we keep turning pain into power on the page. If the road gets rough and the sky comes down, we turn it up and we stand our ground. Yeah, these songs remind us who we are, still standing on the radio, reaching for the stars. So play it slow, let it carry you home, through every broken mile. You know, as long as there's a voice and a guitar, we'll keep going wherever you are. Alarm clock screaming at 5:15. Coffee tastes burnt, but it keeps me alive. Bills on the counter, red ink and dates. Kids need shoes, rent can't wait. Radio talking about another bad year. I tie my boots tight, push down the fear. Street lights flicker on my way to work. Every cracked sidewalk knows how much it hurts. Some days I feel like I'm built to bend, but I haven't broke yet, not even then. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, knuckles bruised but my heart still right. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. I went down hard, but I got back up. If this is a war, I'll fight my part with tired hands and a stubborn heart. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. Saw my reflection in a pawn shop window, older than I planned, moving real slow. Dreams I'd folded in a desk drawer. Some I lost, some I'm still fighting for. Mom says pray, Dad says stay tough. Friends drift away when the road gets rough, but there's a fire in my chest when I breathe, a quiet proof I still believe. I've carried weight I don't talk about, but I learned what faith really means in doubt. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight. Hands are shaking, but I won't hide. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. I went down hard, but I got back up. If this is a war, I'll fight my part with tired hands and a stubborn heart. I'm still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. I've seen heroes in work boots and scars, not on stages, not on screens of stars. Just people choosing to stay one more day, finding strength in the smallest ways. If you're listening and barely holding on, you're stronger than you think. Keep moving on. We're still standing on Main Street tonight, side by side under busted lights. Life came swinging, didn't pull its punch. We went down hard, but we got back up. If this is a war, we'll fight our part with worn out hands and unfaithful hearts. We're still standing on Main Street tonight, and that's a win in this fight. When the sun comes up and the road's still long, I'll take one breath and carry on. No parade, no victory speech, just another mile within reach. Still standing, yeah, I'm still standing on Main Street tonight. learned love in the back of a rusted van, coffee cold, radio barely holding on. You laughed at the rain on the windshield glass, said every mile writes who we are. We slept in motels with buzzing lights, dreams packed tight in an open case. Your name was a chord I couldn't forget, played it loud, played it late. Then the nights got heavier than the drums, bills on the table, truth in our hands. I broke a promise, trying to stand tall. You packed your faith, then I packed my pride. Turn it up till the walls fall down, let the crash say what I can't say now. I've been torn, I've been tried, I'm still here somehow. From a broken heart to a wide open town. If freedom's a fire, let it burn me clean. I'll sing through the hurt till I finally breathe. These songs are scars that taught me how to stand my ground, to stand my ground. I chased the night through crowded bars, strength screaming truth through tired hands. Saw my face in the bathroom glass, odorized, but I understand. Heartbreak teaches you how to lift what you drop when the floor gives way. I found hope in a simple thing, sunrise breaking on an empty stage. Every wrong turn carved the road, every loss built a backbone strong. I learned to lean on the beat of my chest when the world kept telling me I was gone. Turn it up till the walls fall down, let the crash say what I can't say now. I've been torn, I've been tried, I'm still here somehow. From a broken heart to town. If freedom's a fire, let it burn me clean. I'll sing through the hurt till I finally breathe. These songs are scars that taught me how to stand my ground, to stand my ground. Piano rolls like a steady rain, strings come in, lift the weight back in voices, shoulder to shoulder. We're still alive, still learning to hold her. Not the past, but the truth we found. That strength is built when you don't back down. Turn it up till the walls fall down, let the crash say what I can't say now. I've been torn, I've been tried, I'm still here somehow. From a broken heart to a wide open town. If freedom's a fire, let it burn me clean. I'll sing through the hurt till I finally breathe. These songs are scars that taught me how to stand my ground, to stand my ground. So play it slow, then hit it loud. Hands in the air, feet on the ground. Love lost hope, spinning around. This is the road, this is the sound. I was 21 on a busted couch, radio low, rain on the glass. You said this town can make you small if you don't learn how to ask for more. Your boots by the door, your jacket torn, a map with coffee rings and hope. We laughed at the weight of our pockets, but our hearts felt ready to go. Every mile felt like a question, every stop sign tried to make us stay, but the engine kept on talking like it knew another way. We're still running for the I was 21 on a busted couch, radio low, rain on the glass. You said this town can make you small if you don't learn how to ask for more. Your boots by the door, your jacket torn, a map with coffee rings and hope. We laughed at the weight of our pockets, but our hearts felt ready to go. Every mile felt like a question, every stop sign tried to make us stay, but the engine kept on talking like it knew another way. We're still running for the light, with our names on the night, hands shaking, heads high. Love is louder than the fear we fight. Freedom lives in the reason why. If a dream breaks your sleep, let it burn through your life. We're still running for the light. Years roll by in a blur of rooms, open mics and hospital halls. You held my hand through the hard days. I learned how to stand when I'd fall. We lost a few friends to the grind, gained a few scars we don't hide. Every goodbye taught us something, every wrong turn pointed us right. When the road felt like a burden and the crowd was hard to read, you sang harmony beside me, said this is who we're meant to be. We're still running for the light, with our names on the night, hearts open, eyes wide. Love is louder than the fear we fight. We fall, we rise, we bleed, we try. Freedom lives in the reason why. If a dream breaks your sleep, let it burn through your life. We're still running for the light. For the light. If the ceiling closes in again, I'll remember where we started from. A beat up car, a loaded promise, and a song that said you're not done. Strings swell, drums hit hard and true, guitars ring like a vow we made. No chains on a wheel that's moving, no turning back from the road we paved. We're still running for the light, through the tears and the fights. Say it loud, sing it right. Love is stronger than the fear we fight. We fall, we rise, we bleed, we try. Freedom lives in the reason why. If a dream breaks your sleep, let it burn through your life. We're still running for. So here's to the ones that keep going still running. Alarm clock coughing at 6:02. Coffee tastes like yesterday's bad news. Cracked mirror, I straighten my shirt. Tell myself just get through. City hums on a tired street. Bills in my pocket, holes in my shoes. I've been knocked down more times than I count. Still tying my laces, still moving through. Every scar's got a story to tell. Every long night taught me something real. I bend, I break, but I don't stay down. There's a fire here the rain can't drown. I'm still standing on the sidewalk, hands shaking but my feet are firm. Hard like a drum when the truth hits hard. I paid my dues, I waited my turn. If this road keeps testing my faith, I'll answer louder than the hurt. I'm still standing on the sidewalk. Yeah, I'm still standing. And I've learned. Mama said, son, life isn't fair. Heard it again when the job fell through. Late night drives with the radio low, thinking about all the things I couldn't do. Friends moved on, some faded out, some stayed close when I hit the wall. I learned real quick who'd pick up the phone when I was the one about to fall. I've been lost in my own head, fighting words I never said. But there's a strength I didn't know, growing every time I say not yet. No, I'm still standing on the sidewalk, bruised knuckles and a steady breath. I've tasted fear, I've stared it down. I'm not done here, I'm not done yet. When the weight of the world leans in, I lean back and I don't burn. I'm still standing on the sidewalk. Yeah, I'm still standing. And I've learned. To anyone breaking in the quiet of their room, thinking the fight's already lost, you're not weak for feeling tired, you're just counting the cost. Hold on tight to the smallest wind, let it pull you through the night. If you're breathing, you're not finished, there's a spark in you that bites. We're still standing on the sidewalk, hearts beating like a battle cry. Every fall just proves we're human. Every rise is the reason why. Let the past say what it wants to. We're moving forward, lesson learned. We're still standing on the sidewalk. Yeah, we're still standing. And we learn. When the morning apologies, still standing. This is my turn.
I learned love in the backseat of a borrowed car. Radio low, headlights cutting lines in the dark. You laughed with your feet on the dash, singing off key. I thought that moment would last, you and me. We burned our names into old bar tables, promised tomorrow would always be able. But promises bend when the rent comes due and the world starts pulling on you. I feel my chest crack open wide when you packed your dreams and drove that night. I stayed with the noise and a half-written song, trying to figure out where I went wrong. This music's a road that won't let me stay still, from falling too hard to learning my will. I break, I rise, I run, I cope through love and loss. I still choose hope, turn it loud when my knees feel weak. These chords are my truth when I can't speak. It's a fire that hurts but keeps me alive, a song for the days I survived. I worked 2 jobs, played shows for gas, I slept on couches, learned from the past. Met a kid with a beat-up 6-string dream, said man, pain's not the end, it's the fuel in the machine. Saw my face in a cracked green room glass, lines from years I moved too fast, but every scar had a reason to stay. They taught my hands what my heart couldn't say. I stood alone under white stage lights, heart pounding like a street fight, crowd breathing like one big wave. And for 3 minutes I felt brave. This music's a road that won't let me stay still, from falling too hard to learning my will. I break, I rise, I run, I cope through love and loss. I still choose hope, turn it loud when my knees feel weak. These chords are my truth when I can't speak. It's a fire that hurts but keeps me alive, a song for the days I survive. I've hit bottom with a ringing ear, thought freedom was getting out of here, but freedom's knowing who you are when the lights go out and the doors are locked. I don't need saving, I found my ground in a kick drum pulse and a gritty sound. If my voice shakes, let it be real. Strength is something you learn to feel. This music's a road that won't let me stay still, from falling too hard to learning my will. I break, I rise, I run, I cope through love and loss. I still choose hope. Hands in the air, let the crash cymbals cry. We're still standing, you and I. It's a fire that hurts but keeps me alive, a song for the days we survive. So play it slow and let it and say this song.
I learned the chords in a bar room, posters peeling off the wall, radio buzzing after school. Dreams were bigger than the town. Friday nights we chased the noise through busted amps and worn out strings. Every song a loaded choice about who we were and who we'd be. Some nights it was all fire and sweat, crowds jumping in time with the beat. Other nights it was just one piano and a heart that needed relief. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet after the storm, these songs carry love and hope, keep the promise warm. They meant what the world keeps breaking, lift us when we crawl. If you listen close, you can feel it. Music keeps our dreams alive. Oh, I saw a couple in the front row, hands tied, eyes full of truth. They said our song got them through, a winter that wouldn't move. Backstage a kid with a notebook asked how to make it real. I said, write what you're afraid of and play it till you heal. The lights go down, the band locks in, kick and snare like a steady heart. Strings come in like open skies and the crowd becomes a part. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet after the storm, these songs carry love and hope, keep the promise warm. They meant what the world keeps breaking, lift us when we crawl. If you listen close, you can feel it. Music keeps our dreams alive. Oh, there's a power in a simple line, sung rough but meant to last. A voice that cracks a harmony, turning pain into the past. When the crash hits and guitars cry and the piano holds the ground, we remember why we started when the lights come up again. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet after the storm, these songs carry love and hope, keep the promise warm. They meant what the world keeps breaking, lift us when we crawl. If you listen close, you can feel it. Music keeps our dreams alive. So play it loud or play it low, wherever you are tonight. There's a song for every mile you walk,
Alarm clock rattles, the nightstand loose. Coffee burns, but I drink it anyway. Bills on the counter, red ink truths. Another long shot just to make it through the day. The bus pulls up, rain on my shoes. Radio playing something from years ago. I look at the faces, tired like mine. All of us carrying what we don't show. Some days feel like pushing uphill in the rain. Every step costs more than you planned, but there's a fire still holding its place, deep in the calloused part of my hands. I'm still standing at the end of the day, bruised but breathing, learning to stay. When the weight of the world tries to bend my spine, I bend, not break, I take my time. Hear my heart hit loud like a drum. I'm not done, no, I'm not done. I fall, I rise, I find my way, still standing at the end of the day. Sign on an empty store says coming soon, but it said that for years. I call my mom just to hear her voice. She says keep going, I know it's hard, my dear. I think about dreams I almost quit, about not sleeping on the floor. Every scar's got a memory, every memory says I'm more. I've tasted failure, I know its name. It knocks real hard, it don't feel kind, but hope keeps tapping me on the shoulder, says get up kid, you're still in the fight. I'm still standing at the end of the day, bruised but breathing, learning to stay. When the weight of the world tries to bend my spine, I bend, not break, I take my time. Hear my heart hit loud like a drum. I'm not done, no, I'm not done. I fall, I rise, I find my way, still standing at the end of the day. If you're tired of being strong, all alone, if your hands are shaking, but you hold on, there's a million of us walking this road, turning pain into something brave. Let the guitars cry, let the drums hit hard, let the truth ring out. Scar to scar, this is more than a moment of pain. This is how we survive, how we change. We're still standing at the end of the day, cut but breathing, choosing to stay. When the world comes down with all its weight, we stand back up, we renegotiate. Hearts hit loud like a battle drum. We're not done, no, we're not done. We fall, we rise, we find our way, still standing at the end of the day. So when the lights go out and the room feels small, remember every wall you've climbed. You're alive, you're here, you've outlasted it all, still standing. Still standing in time. Learned how to count by the cracks in the ceiling, in a rented room with a buzzing light. Bills on the table, coffee going cold, dreams folded up for another night. Radio songs and a beat-up guitar kept me company when sleep wouldn't stay. I sang every word like a promise, hoping tomorrow would bend my way. Every chord felt like a bruise and a prayer. Every line said, keep going, stay. These songs carry the weight of our days, all the wrong turns and love that remains. They break, they heal, they pull us through. When the world gets heavy, that's what they do. With a heart full of scars and a voice that believes, we're still standing in the static, still on our feet. I saw love grow strong in a kitchen, two hands dancing around the sink, laughing loud over burned up dinner, like we have more than we think. When the road got rough and the nights were long, long, you held my head when I couldn't sleep. Said we're more than the hits we take. That's the truth I still try to keep. We fell apart, then stitched it tight, with stubborn hope and open eyes. These songs carry the weight of our days, all the wrong turns and love that remains. They break, they heal, they pull us through. When the world gets heavy, that's what they do. With a heart full of scars and a voice that believes, we're still standing in the static, still on our feet. Turn the amp up, let the walls shake, let the drums hit hard like a second chance. Every note says we're alive right now, every beat says stand up and dance. If I fall again, I'll fall forward, with your name in the lines I sing. This life might bend us, bruise us back, but it won't take everything. These songs carry the weight of our days, all the wrong turns and love that remains. They break, they heal, they pull us through. When the world gets heavy, that's what they do. With a heart full of scars and a voice that believes, we're still standing in the static, still on our feet, still on our feet. Yeah. So play it slow, let it ring and rise, from the piano keys to the crash cymbals. Every story written in minor chords finds a way to survive somehow. Yeah, we're still standing in the static, still standing, still alive right now. The radio buzzed in a beat-up car, Windows down on a long July drive, your hand on the dash, tapping time. Every chord felt bigger than our small town lives. We learned love from a chorus at full volume, learned pain when the needle skipped. We were kids with brave hearts and bad timing, trying to sing through a busted lip. Every night we played it louder, like volume could make us brave. We believed the song would save us when the world started pulling us away. These are the songs that carried us through, from broken nights to mornings brand new. When the amps burned hot and the truth rang clear, we fell apart, then faced our fear. Love bent us, lost tried to break us too, but hope kept timing, four on the floor. If you ever feel alone, just press play. These songs will find you like they found us before. I saw you crying by the loading door after the band packed up and left. You said dreams cost more than money, and you paid with pieces of yourself. I took the long road with a second chance, found work in a beat-up room, wrote your name on a piano bench, let the strings swell like a rising moon. The crowd would sing every word back, hands up, lights like stars. In that noise I felt you listening, no matter how far apart we are. These are the songs that carried us through, from barroom floors to something true. When the drums hit hard and the truth rang clear, we stood back up and faced our fear. Heartbreak cut deep, but it taught us too, how to stand when the nights feel long. If you ever lose your way again, lean on the weight of a timeless song. There's a crackle in the speakers, scar in the sound, proof we lived it, proof we stayed around. Every voice in harmony lifts the room, a million stories finding the same tune. We're not perfect, we're just still here, holding on when the crowd goes quiet. Resilience hums in the low-end lines, while the crash rings out defiant. These are the songs that carried us through, with open hearts and nothing to lose. When the guitars cried and the truth rang clear, we named our pain, then faced our fear. If love breaks down, if hope feels thin, turn it up till you feel it start. There's a beat that waits for you to breathe, and a melody strong enough to restart. So play it slow, let the final chord ring, hands in the air, let the night belong. We came for healing,
I was 20 on a back road bus with a cracked phone screen and a head full of plans. Radio low, just a beat and a voice, singing like I knew exactly who I am. Street lights flickered on storefront glass. Every mile felt heavy, but it pulled me ahead. I wrote your name on a coffee receipt, said one day I'll be more than scared. I fell down hard, yeah, I scraped my knees. Learned real quick what believing costs. But there's a fire that won't sit still when a song reminds you why you started it all. So I stand up and breathe again. Let the noise wash over my skin. If love is a road with broken lines, I'll drive it straight through the fear inside. We're not made to stay quiet or small. We're made to rise after the fall. With a heart that pounds like a drum, I believe in dreams again. I believe in us. I saw you crying by the hospital door, trying to be strong for everyone else. You smiled at me like it was nothing, but your hands were shaking. You couldn't help. The band played loud on the old TV, some worn out anthem from years ago. You said if they made it out alive, maybe we can too. You know, the world can hit like a cold hard wall. Bills stack up and the nights get long, but every time the melody climbs, it feels like a reason to keep moving on. So I stand up and breathe again. Let the noise wash over my skin. If love is a road with broken lines, I'll drive it straight through the fear inside. We're not made to stay quiet or small. We're made to rise after the fall. With a heart that pounds like a drum, I believe in dreams again. I believe in love. Hands in the air at a sold-out show. Strangers singing like old friends do. Every voice says you're not alone. Every chord says this is still true. Freedom feels like an open sky, right there inside your chest. Courage isn't never being scared, it's taking one more step. Yeah, I stand up and breathe again. Feel the strength in the shape I'm in. If love is a road with broken lines, I'll drive it straight through the fear inside. We're not made to stay quiet or small. We're made to rise after the fall. With a heart that pounds like a drum, I believe in dreams again. I believe in us. When the lights go down, I'll sing it loud for the kid I was and the one I am. As long as there's a song that tells the truth, I'll stand up and breathe again.
There's a neon sign flickering outside the bar on Main. Jukebox humming like it knows my name. I've been hauling these songs in a beat-up case, knuckles sore, heart wide open, learning how to play the pain. Piano chords fall heavy like rain on tin. Drums count time for the nights I didn't win. But the crowd leans in when the lights go low. They don't want perfect, they want the truth. I know every scar has a melody. Every fall finds a way to stand. When the room gets quiet, I hit the strings and remember who I am. Turn it up when it hurts, let it ring through the floor. Big guitars and a voice that's cracked but sure. Love breaks hearts, hope stitches them again. We sing it loud for the might have beens. From first kiss highs to goodbye lows. These anthems carry us where we go. If you need a reason to believe tonight, turn it up. This song survives. I've seen lovers dance with tears on their cheeks, hands held tight like they're learning to breathe. He lost his job, she lost sleep. Still they sway when the chorus meets the beat. Bass rolls deep like a promise kept. Strings rise slow for the chances left. We write our names in the smoking lights, not for fame, just to feel alive. Every road bends eventually. Every voice finds a band. When the world feels heavy, I hit the strings and remember who I am. Turn it up when it hurts, let it ring through the floor. Big guitars and a voice that's cracked but sure. Love breaks hearts, hope stitches them again. We sing it loud for the might have beens. From first kiss highs to goodbye lows. These anthems carry us where we go. If you need a reason to believe tonight, turn it up. This song survives. Crash cymbals like thunder breaking loose. Kick drums steady saying, don't you quit. Backing vocals lift the ceiling beams. We've all been lost, we've all believed. I sang for the kid in the back row seats, who learned to fight just to feel complete. If a line hits home and you start to rise, that's resilience. Learning how to fly. Turn it up when it hurts, let it ring through the floor. Big guitars and a voice that's cracked but sure. Love breaks hearts, hope stitches them again. We sing it loud for the might have been. From first kiss highs to goodbye lows. These anthems carry us where we go. If you need a reason to believe tonight, turn it up. This song survives. Lights come up, but the feeling stays a slow burn. Caught for better days, leave with a hook stuck in your head. Timeless lines you'll need again when life gets loud and truth is thin. Turn it up. Begin again. I learned to sing along with with a cracked radio, windows down, summer air in my sleep. We're counting miles by coffee cups and roadside shows, talking big about who we wanted to be. Your laugh bounced off the dashboard lights. I kept my hand steady on the wheel. Every wrong turn felt somehow right, like the map was bent to what we feel. We were broke but rich in reasons, saying yes when fear said no. Every small town stage and neon season taught our hearts how far to go. If love is a fire, we kept it burning through long nights and early mornings too. Hope is the reason we keep returning to the things we said we'd do. Freedom tastes like open highways and a song that pulls you through. Dreams don't quit on the ones who stay. They're still worth the drive for you. I see you now by the kitchen sink, reading letters we never sent. Bills on the table, ink on your skin, still betting on what's next. We've lost a few and we've won a few. Learn when to stand and bend. Every scar tells a simple truth. We're braver than we've been. There's a clock that keeps on ticking, but it can't tell us who we are. We light the room by what we're risking, not by how close or far. If love is a fire, we kept it burning through long nights and early mornings too. Hope is the reason we keep returning to the things we said we'd do. Freedom tastes like open highways and a song that pulls you through. Dreams don't quit on the ones who stay. They're still worth the drive for you. Hear the crowd in the small room breathing. Hear the band lock into time. Strings rise up, the piano leaning on a promise you made mine. Kick a snare like a steady heartbeat. Crash comes and we're alive. Hands in the air, we're not retreating. This is our moment, our sign. If love is a fire, we kept it burning through long nights and early mornings too. Hope is the reason we keep returning to the things we said we'd do. Freedom tastes like open highways and a song that pulls you through. Dreams don't quit on the ones who stay. They're still worth the drive for you. When the lights come up and the road is quiet, I'll still choose this life with you. One more mile, one more trying it. Dreams are always worth chasing through. was 22 and in a rented room, radio buzzing through a cracked door frame. The love letter torn on the kitchen floor, heart heavy, but the song still played. The guitar came in like an old friend, said stay a minute, you're not alone. Every line felt written for my life, like it knew the road I was on. I found my breath between the verses, found my nerve in the rise and fall. When the world went quiet on me, the rhythm caught my fall. These heartfelt ballads and rock anthems carry love, let the heartbreak bleed. They turn our scars into open hands, teach our tired hearts how to believe. From the front row, tears to the lights up high, we sing the truth we're scared to say. This is the sound that pulls us through, proof the music knows the way. I've seen a crowd in a small town hall, lighters up, eyes burning bright, strangers leaning on the same words, like they were built for that night. A piano rang out soft and steady, drums hit hard like a steady pulse. Every voice rose rough and honest, more than parts, we became the whole. In the space between the notes, there's a promise we can feel. No matter how hard the day hit, this is something real. These heartfelt ballads and rock anthems carry love, let the heartbreak bleed. They turn our scars into open hands, teach our tired hearts how to believe. From the front row, tears to the lights up high, we sing the truth we're scared to say. This is the sound that pulls us through, prove the music knows the way. Like a sunrise in the chest, guitars roar, then pull back slow. We're stitched together by a melody, every high, every low. If hope's a spark, this is the fire. If pain's a weight, this lifts its song. We don't need perfect, we just need loud, and a place where we belong. These heartfelt ballads and rock anthems carry love, let the heartbreak bleed. They turn our scars into open hands, teach our tired hearts how to believe. Different lives, the same refrain. This is the sound that heals and binds, turning loss into strength again. So play it slow, then let it climb, let the crash hit right on time. When the last chord fades from view, we walk out changed, me and you. I learned to count my years by the songs on the radio. First car, cracked speaker, singing way off key. The Friday nights under borrowed lights at the high school field. Dreams were loud as the crowd, and the air felt free. We chased a feeling bigger than the town we knew. Hands in the air, hearts beating through. Every chord was a promise we believed was true. From stadium shaking rock anthems to the quiet songs that break you down, they tell us love can't find us and hope still hangs around. We play them when we're hurting, we play them when we're brave. These melodies remind us why we still chase the dream, why we still stay, why we still stay. Years roll by, now the lights are softer than before. Late night drives, piano playing low and slow. We learn ambition costs more than it ever pays, but a song can pull you back when you're close to letting go. Every lyric feels like an old friend saying keep going, this ain't the end. There's a fire that refuses to bend. From stadium shaking rock anthems to the ballads that itch your chest, they carry love and forgiveness and give your tired heart a rest. We turn them up for healing, we turn them up for faith. These melodies keep telling us that dreams don't fade, they wait, they wait. I've seen a room full of strangers start breathing as one, heard a guitar cut through the hurt we were hiding from. In that moment, every scar felt understood, like maybe we're all doing better than we thought we could. From stadium shaking rock anthem to the songs that barely breathe, they prove there's still some magic in what we choose to believe. They lift us when we're broken,